lot we'll have to unpack. The president is out there. Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, gives a speech, about a 2.5-minute speech, says it the way it is. He understands the plight of Nigerians. Yes, Nigerians are suffering. We're not going to move away from that. But the truth is, let's empirically analyze what is causing the suffering. It is largely because of the shenanigans of our politicians. Also, the CBN should be able to do a lot as regards its logistical process. Largely the shenanigans of our politicians because they are mopping up a lot of cash for elections. And it is obvious. The president named the candidate of his party and said, please vote for him. But let's also put on record, this was the same candidate that said, and I quote, they have no brain. They turned 200 naira to 800 naira. That was Buhari's legacy. That the candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu, just tore to threads. And these are facts. Fact check me. If Bola Tinubu never said that. It wasn't doctored. Fact check me. That was the policy and the legacy of President Muhammadu Buhari that the APC candidate sold to Nigerians in 2015. Say Baba, say Buhari. So there's an anathema. And this anathema even leads to the meeting that was held in Abuja. The APC governors kicking against the president. In the mix of all of this is the Supreme Court. And hopefully the Supreme Court will be able to sit on that case because more cases have been added. I saw another one filed recently by A.G. Owonikoko. Maybe it's an addendum. We'll see how it pans out in the Supreme Court. So the president has said all the right things as regards calming the people down. And please calm things down. Everybody's all feeling the bite. But sorry about it, Nigerians. And the CBN too should do a lot to ease out the logistical interplay. But going further, there's a civil war in the APC. 2 factions. You can even see 2 ministers fighting, Keyamo and Fashola, in public interest. Yes, the president might have taken his decision in public interest, but Keyamo is saying no, contempt. And they are going back and forth. These are 2 ministers in one cabinet. So the cabinet itself is divided. Many people in the APC are at loggerheads. I think the bone of contention we should ask is, why are the APC governors so hell-bent on spending this money prior to elections? They have visible evidence. One is what happened in Ogun State, where the old note was being given in vote buying to somebody. And the next thing they said is, don't worry, they will collect it after the election. The governor will be re-elected. We'll collect it. But that same money on the street has lost its value. And that's why that woman was adamant. And please, Nigerians, be careful what you fall for this political season. And when I even saw the amount of money, so is your 4 years future worth 5,000 naira? That's why you've got to say no to vote buying. Taking it another step further, the other argument people make, I've also heard this argument, is why now? Why didn't President Muhammadu Buhari do it in 2019 when he was running? Then the vice president gave trader money. Why didn't they do it then? Is there any timeline on doing the right thing, I ask? Is there any timeline? Is there any timeline on doing the right thing? Once you discover something is the right thing to do, should you put a particular timeline and say you can't do the right thing at this time? I also ask. Yesterday made it 5 years since Leah Sharibu was captured. I would have thought that these governors, or the governor in which the states, in Dapchi, where Leah, would have taken the federal government on and made a lot of noise as regards it. But we've all moved on, so it speaks volumes about the priority. And that's why Nigerians, please, it is going to be a very crucial week. The number one thing you'll do is please be calm. Because a lot of provocation will come this week. Be very calm. Look forward. And also look at the arguments empirically. Nobody is saying people are not suffering the hardship. But we've given the stated reasons for the hardship. Because you see, this same money you say is not in circulation. One way or the other, politicians will get it to spend on election day. You'll see. You'll see videos. You'll see the facts. So the money is being largely mopped up, and there are evidence as regards people mopping this up. The deals politicians are making with banks. But you need to be calm. This too will pass. And largely most of the pressure you will see will automatically reduce after the elections. So please, do not be caught in this whirlwind. Let the Supreme Court do its thing. Let the Supreme Court sit on the cases in this week. We'll see how it pans out. But also, let's also be circumspect and look truly into the details of the matter. God will help and bless and continue to sustain the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We'll have safe elections this week, and things will be well with our great country. But we need to be circumspect Nigerians. These elections are like none we've ever had in recent time. It is for the soul of Nigeria.
Okay.